Hello YouTube, it's me John Avenger once again, and this is it guys. It's Black Friday and I got a huge pile of stuff to show you guys that I've been collecting. And I have a couple of DVDs, more Blu-rays than last year, and one video game on my Switch. So we'll start with the game on the Switch. This is the game that I've been waiting to get all year. I got it at GameStop last Friday. It's a great game. I don't want to hear, oh, it's broken, it's terrible. No, it's a great freaking game. I've been enjoying it immensely. Been playing it every single day. Pokemon Scarlet version. Yes, I finally got my copy of it. It was $65. It was worth it. There's some technical issues here and there, but it's not unplayable. Some people just got to get off their high horse. It is a great game. It's visually stunning. A lot of fun. Very addictive, just like the other Pokemon games. It's transporting me to a new world of Paldea, which has a vast amount of things to do. It's like a mix of Pokemon Go, Pokemon Shield, and just Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because there's a lot of exploring to do. It's great, it's fun, and I can't wait to finish it next year. Because I'm playing this. I'm stretching this out. I am not finishing this game this year. I got plenty of time, especially in December. So I'm gonna play that all throughout. Next, this is a double bill of movies. I don't think you've seen these, Josh. They're more obscure, like action crime thrillers. You got Double Identity with Val Kilmer and Streets of Blood with Val Kilmer. You have the first one is with Isabella Miko, and Streets of Blood has Sharon Stone and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson from the 2000s, late 2000s, before Val Kilmer had cancer in his throat. It's short too, these movies. This one's 93 minutes and Streets of Blood is 95 minutes. So Echo Bridge release, both on one disc. It was worth it. It's $1.36. So even if they're not great, I only paid $1.36 for that. This one is another movie. Yes, this is basically Die Hard, but a PG-13 version with The Rock. I like this film. I don't think it's that bad. I've seen way worse this year. And that is Skyscraper. Yeah, I finally got this movie on DVD. Yeah, because it was available. There wasn't a Blu-ray of it. It's the first thing I saw Neve Campbell in since Scream 4. So I think it's a fun movie. It's entertaining. You've definitely seen this one, Josh. I know that. It's the same director. I think this is the same director of Rampage. I don't know, but The Rock does good in the movie. It's well shot. It is ridiculous, but again, it's a movie, and I enjoy it for what it is. It's Rawson Marshall Thurber. And The Rock is also on the, there's a commentary, so I could see it in the month of December. It's been a while, so I'll watch it again. This one I bet you haven't seen either, Josh. This is an Elvis Presley movie. No, it's not the new Elvis that came out back in the summer. This is the real deal. This is Elvis and Kid Galahad. Yeah, it's a boxing movie where he sings and boxes at the same time. It's 100 minutes, so it is like 40 minutes shorter than the Elvis movie that came out earlier. And it's the real man. It's not some cheap imitation. It also has Charles Bronson's in this movie. He was young. You have Young, Lola Albright, and Joan Blackman from 1962. Can't wait to see this. It's the 60th anniversary. I want to watch it in December, and hopefully it's good, because I haven't seen an Elvis movie in a couple months. The real Elvis, not some imposter. I'm sick of people pretending to be these actors or singers that really existed, and they look nothing like them. Now we get to the Blu-rays. Two of these I got at the dollar store, and one I got online, and the other I got at Target for $5. So I'll get to that. Yes, $5. So that was a good enough Black Friday deal for me. Early Black Friday deal. This one has a bunch of women, Josh. I didn't love this movie. I thought it was decent. It's better than the second one, but it's not as good as the first one. The first one is still the best. Ocean's 8. Yeah, with the cast, a massive cast of women. You have Sandra Bullock and Anne Hathaway, who should have been in it more. You got Helen Bonham Carter, Mindy Kaling, Sarah Paulson, great. Awkwafina, she was funny here. And, of course, Rihanna, who didn't need to be in the film. If there was a character that could have been cut, it's her. Because she doesn't do anything, and she's not an actress. Kate Blanchett's in it too, but she did like 3 accents in the movie, and I don't know. I'm like, pick one and stick with it, Kate. Don't do 3 accents in the film. You're not that good. You're a great actress, but don't do 3 accents in the same movie. I mean, it's a heist movie, but there were things that bothered me in it, mostly just the foreign languages and Kate Blanchett's accent, because I'm like, what is it? Are you Australian? Are you Southern? Or are you American? What are you? You know, I couldn't figure it out because some of these actors, they do like 3 different accents in a movie. They can't be consistent. I would have rather her just use her Australian accent and say she's from Australia. This is better than 355, though. It is better because it's better written. I cared about most of these women, like about 80% of them. And Gary Ross is a better director than freaking, what's his name? The director of Dark Phoenix. I forgot. Damn it, I forgot his name. See, he's forgettable. He's so forgettable. The guy that directed, not Bryan Singer, it was the other guy. That guy, whatever his name is. He didn't do a good job. He did 2 movies that he directed, and they both sucked. Here, Gary Ross has done. He did, I think, the first Hunger Games, right? Yeah, and that's a good movie. But this movie is way better. It's PG-13, but it's well made, and it's a decent, enough follow up to Ocean's 11. This one I haven't seen, Josh. I know it's very long, but I'd rather watch this than Avatar 2. It's shorter already by like an hour. It's got a better cast, even though for better for worse, and it has more humans in it, even though it's more digital in when they get to the game world. Ready Player One. Yes, I know that this movie's nuts. I know it's not faithful to the book. I know it has been told. You don't have to say that in the comment section. I know. But I got this for $1, and the visuals and the nostalgia will get me. Because I heard that's what sold the movie, even though the movie bombed in the U.S. I know. Okay, Iron Giant, Mecha Godzilla, the DeLorean, everything's about nostalgia now. This was 2018, so it was trying to sell itself on the nostalgia, and it worked overseas, but domestically it didn't because it's just too much. Like this and another movie I'll get to, some people had a problem with it. Spielberg directed this, so hey, he was a big staple of my childhood. Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, The Lost World, lots of stuff he's done that have been a part of my life. Hook was the first movie I saw in the theater that he did. So, yeah, I'm hoping for the best. I'm not expecting a masterpiece, but it's not going to be Avatar. Especially the sequel, because that's 3 hours and 11 minutes. This is one of the better ones of the MCU. It's from Phase 1. I finally got it. I got it for over 1,000 points on Disney Movie Insiders. It's a good movie. It's not overly dramatic, and it's not overly silly. It's got the tone. Get well soon, Chris Hemsworth. I hope you don't get Alzheimer's. I don't want you to get sick, because we lost a lot of people this year. And this was a terrible year for celebrity deaths. But hopefully this year, the rest of this year, and 2023, we can get over that. Thor. Yes, the first Thor. I haven't gotten the sequels yet. I will get to those. But the first one is still a classic. Like, this came out in 2011. It blew me away. It's just a Blu-ray, but it's good enough for me. It's got a commentary from Kenneth Branagh. I still love Natalie Portman. I always have, in both the first 2 movies and in Love and Thunder, because, again, love has no conditions, guys, no matter how bad the situation is. But it's a good love story. It's got really good action. The visuals still hold up. The acting is fantastic. And the scale is just, it brought Thor and made you care about Thor in the MCU. And it worked. So the original Thor is definitely a grand slam. And last but not least, I know this is one of the most hated movies from last year. I don't care. I love this movie. I saw this on HBO Max last year, and I had a ball. As soon as Bugs showed up, I was invested. And this is the one, the only, the sequel to the first Space Jam. Space Jam, A New Freaking Legacy. Yes, I got it for $5 at Target. Sue me. I love my cartoons. The Looney Tunes are basically the crack of my life. I see them and my brain just goes. I'm in my happy place. I love this movie. It's crazy. This is my Ready Player One. I like LeBron in this movie. He's playing himself. He does a good job. I don't think he's terrible. Okay, he's a ball player that's not an actor. He does a lot better than Shaq in anything he's been in. And other so-called ball players that have acted. While I don't think, he's a better player than Michael Jordan, Jordan is still the best of all freaking time. He still does well. Love the cartoons here, the CG, it's so crazy. It's basically what I wanted from Black Widow. last year, and Eternals. Give me enough action, get me invested in the characters, let me laugh, let me cheer, let me see all this nostalgia, and I remember a lot of it. I remember the Flintstones and the Jetsons and Scooby-Doo, and also, what was the other one? The Iron Giant, I think, was in it as well. King Kong. I remember I remember the first movie, yes, but it does things different. It gets way crazier, and there's different voice actors, and we got a much better voice for Daffy. In the first movie, I didn't like D. Bradley Baker's voice. I've said that many times. It sounded too young, Here, it's a Canadian. He does a good job. The voice cast is phenomenal. The animation, I love the animation, the hand-drawn animation, because they respect the old Looney Tunes shorts. And like I said, it's the movie I wanted last year in the summer to, please me. And I enjoy the film. I'm not apologizing for it. I got it on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. And screw the haters that said this is one of the worst things ever made. I'm sorry, it's not. If this is one of the worst ever made, then the new Star Wars trilogy was the original, because there's no way it's the worst movie from last year. Kiss my ass. Disney made way worse this year. Yeah, Disney and some other companies. So that's my haul. I got a new game. I got some movies to watch for December and in the new year. And hopefully you guys will tell me what you get for Black Friday and share it with me on Facebook or whatever. This is a nice haul. It's better than last year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking by me all these months. It's been a rough year, man, but I'm going to get through it. We only got about a few weeks left until New Year's, and I'll get some more stuff to show you guys for the new year. Thanks for watching. Peace, and see you in the next one.